Hey guys, it's your girl Tamara Moore and welcome to Flow City. It's all about what flows in the city. We're on our way to Miss Garrett's Vegan Soul and meeting with the owner, Aaliyah, about what's going on and what she got cooking up. Let's get over there. I am now here at Miss Garrett's Vegan Soul to talk to the owner, Aaliyah, about some of her great vegan dishes. This is Aaliyah, guys. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing good.
Are you excited about this process?
Yes.
I'm so excited. I don't eat a lot of vegan, so this is going to be something new for me and new for you guys. We got 3-course meal coming up for you guys, and we're going to show you exactly how it's done for you vegan lovers out there. What are you going to be showing us today?
So I'm going to show you guys how to make our famous soul rolls. This is Sunday dinner in an egg roll wrap. So just imagine eating Sunday dinner with grandma.
Oh, I can't wait.
These are a big popular item on our menu.
So you're going to basically be taking the soul food dinner that you just showed us and building a soul roll.
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to basically show you guys what it is that we do to get this going.
So I see that you just added cheese to your soul food dinner, the mixture. Is there a specific type of cheese that you have to use for this to be successful?
Yes, there is a certain cheese that we have to use. We have to use a plant-based cheese due to the fact that this is a vegan soul roll. So I am actually just going to show you guys how I wrap this soul roll and get started. So I actually take some of the soul roll mixture and put it in the corner. Is better. Make sure you stuff it to the point where you get everything.
And I see you guys you're using water base. Is there a reason for that?
We use water-based due to the fact that it's not vegan friendly if we use eggs.
Okay.
So we're using the water as our glue.
Gotcha. So we get all those flavors in, and then we use the water as our glue.
Yes.
Perfect.
And it's just like envelope. If you had an envelope, and you just, licking the envelope.
Gotcha. Well, I'm excited about that because if that's any kind of envelope, I'm ready to taste the flavors.
Exactly.
So what's the next process?
So we have to get them ready so we can put them in the grease to fry them.
Okay.
About 3 minutes.
Got you. So what level would you want to have your fire on so it wouldn't be cooked too fast?
So depending on what oven you're using or what kind of fryer you're using, it just basically is a low, medium. I wouldn't say put it on high because you're going to be burning your egg rolls.
Oh, gotcha. So how long do you normally let them fry on each side?
About 2 minutes, and then just flip them over. Sometimes they roll over on their own.
Gotcha.
If you have a deep fryer, then it's better they cook all over even.
That is so. Listen, guys. If you guys are not ready to see these, they're crisping up real nice, and I can't wait to taste them.
So now we're gonna plate our soul rolls, and I'm gonna show you how we plate them and use our special sauce with them.
Wow, that's gonna be delicious. So, as you're building this, kind of tell us what got you into vegan cooking.
So I was vegetarian at first.
Okay.
And being vegetarian, I thought about it. If I am not eating the meat, why am I still eating the cheese?
Gotcha. So I got a question. Kind of give the viewers a background on vegetarian versus vegan.
So vegan is actually anything pertaining to an animal, you can't eat it. So milk, eggs, meat, stuff like that. Vegetarian, they still eat dairy. A lot of people are vegetarian or pescatarian, and pescatarians, they can eat fish as opposed to, being vegan. They can't eat fish, they can't eat anything pertaining to an animal. So this is our final product, and this is our soul roll. And so I can't wait till you guys taste it. I'm
so excited about tasting it. It looks delicious. I'm pretty sure you guys can see through the camera that this is going to be something delicious to try. But that's not where we're going to stop. We have our main dish. What is our main dish we're going to be doing?
So we're actually going to do our portobello mushrooms with our mashed potatoes and asparagus.
You guys are not going to want to miss it. Stay here at Flow City because we'll be right back.
African Market, now open in the Crystal area. We serve nothing but the finest products, fresh cut meats, fresh vegetables, and more. Visit any of our 3 locations in the Crystal and Brooklyn Park area. African Market is here to serve you. Feel free to give us a call at 763-205-1912. Again, that number is 763-205-1912. Located at 4800 Bass Lake Road. Just look for the tiger.
Welcome back to Flow City, guys. I'm your host, Tamar Moore, and we are here with the owner, Aaliyah, and she's going to be now preparing our main dish. So what do we got?
We have our portobello mushroom, and we're going to be making that into our portobello steak. So we actually are going to have our homemade mashed potatoes as well as our asparagus, and we're going to top that off with our homemade raspberry sauce, and it's going to be a little kick, so get prepared.
Oh my God, I see the hot and spicy, and I love spicy.
So we're going to get started. You have to put your portobello mushroom face down first.
Okay, and I see you have something already on the portobello mushroom. Is that this coconut oil right here?
Yes, we put coconut oil so we can just get a little bit more sauté to it.
Give it a little flavor.
Yes.
Okay,
and if you were to be cooking this on the grill outside, it'll give it that indent so it looks like a steak.
So I noticed a lot of celebrities are going more towards like the vegan and plant-based. Why do you think that is?
I feel like they're being more cautious of health reasons. And a lot of them are working out, but they're not eating right, even though they do have those meal preps and those, coaches that give them those meal plans. I feel like they're being more aware of what they're eating now.
That's a great thing, because I used to play in the WNBA. I used to be an actual athlete, so knowing like the lifestyle of health and working out, it's a combination. So what is your client base? What are some of the people that kind of approach you about doing either meal preps or catering for you?
So my clientele has been anywhere from mothers, fathers, single parents, anyone that doesn't really know what to do or where to start at when it comes to the cooking and meal prepping of, starting to being vegan or just stepping into a healthier eating habit.
I see that you got some more ingredients that you're going to be adding in.
Yes, I'm going to add in our onion powder as well as garlic.
Yeah, I noticed it says organic. Is that something special that you use?
I go towards organic a lot. It's not, you don't have to do it, but a lot of people do go towards organic. And I go towards organic, just letting me know where my fruit and my seasonings and herbs are coming from.
Got you. So I was going to ask you, I see that you're adding some more of your spices and flavor. So who added to your interest in wanting to be a cook? Who was your inspiration?
So to be honest, starting off, it was my mom and my grandma. That's where this came from, Miss Garrett's Vegan Social. This is a family business.
Shout out to Miss Garrett. How y'all doing, Garrett?
And
that smells good.
Also Chef Ramsay.
Okay.
One of my favorite celebrity chefs, if you want to say.
Yeah, I love him. I watch a lot of Food Network, a lot of food channels. He saved a lot of people from going under when it comes to the restaurants. But what I was going to say is, I heard that you actually tried out for his show or tried out for something that he had coming here to the Twin Cities?
Yes, I tried out for Master Chef. I also went through the first audition and I made it through to the second one. They invited me in and I actually just kind of declined on the offer.
So what made you decline on the offer?
Other opportunities that I had approached and other things that I had came across, finishing up with my business, just expanding more and getting to know the industry a little bit more.
Gotcha. Now, that probably came because of your opportunity with Master Chef. It probably gave you a chance to kind of see what was out there in the future. Maybe you didn't feel prepared.
Yeah.
And now knowing that you have what it takes at this level, but even more down in the future.
Correct. So we're going to get our asparagus going and get those sauteed in the skillet.
Okay. Nice.
And we're gonna.
So I noticed that you took your portobello mushroom out, our steak, y'all, and you just kind of used that same flavoring from what you got from the portobello mushroom to continue to saute our asparagus.
Exactly. Just so you can have that complement of that asparagus and with the complement of your portobello mushroom.
Okay. So I see you have some cilantro here. Hey, that is one of my favorite garnishes. So I see you still have your habanero. We have some more, some more flavor. What are you going to be using the green onion for?
So the green onion is actually going to top off with your mashed potatoes.
Okay, kind of like a chive.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
So kind of give us a rundown of your raspberry sauce that you were going to talk about.
So this raspberry sauce is going to be just something just to give that portobello more flavor. It's going to bring more out of the portobello mushroom as well as the asparagus.
Okay. I watch a lot of those spicy challenges and seeing how far people can go. I have never went past the habanero.
Really?
That's just me, but I love spice. I'm very into the jalapenos and things like that. So what would be our ratio for the habanero raspberry sauce?
I would say just cut a habanero in half and use it depending on how much raspberries you're using, just do a half of one.
Okay.
Unless you want a little bit more spice to
Yes.
it, then I would say add, the whole one.
Okay, got you. And I see you have another ingredient that you're going to be using. What do we got there?
We have agave, and agave is going to thicken the sauce up, so it's going to have a caramelize. So once we put it on the plate, we'll be able to caramelize it, and you'll be able to, dip it back and forth to taste it and bring those flavors out of that portobello.
Gotcha. You guys will not forget blue agave. It's organic. I'm telling you guys, it's really good on a lot of different things, and she's going to be kicking it up with this right here, guys. So when you're doing asparagus, a lot of people like it a little crunchier or a little softer. What do you say as far as like a time frame? Like 2 to 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes?
I would say 2 to 3 minutes for me, just because I like the crunchiness of it.
Yes.
I don't like eating chewy asparagus. It makes me feel like I'm eating baby food.
Yeah. Guys, we're building a great meal here. Remember, we have our soul rolls that we're going to be having for our appetizer. Right now, she's building our main dish with the homemade mashed potatoes, the asparagus, our raspberry sauce with a little kick, and that steak flavored portobello mushroom. I can't wait.
So now we're going to plate our asparagus with our portobello mushroom. And plating is so important to me, just because the placing of your food on your plate, it determines what it's going to look like and if somebody's going to eat.
I have this really cool thing that I do. I always kind of wanted to be a chef. That's one of my passions. I love cooking. Even thought about going to culinary school. So I have this kind of no paper plate for dinner rule that basically says that, because like you said, it's appealing when it comes to what people are eating. And I feel like for me, paper plates are kind of on the run, on the go.
Yeah.
I like having that main dish, that main dinner on a beautiful plate, because that gives you that family feel, and that looks amazing. We have our homemade mashed potatoes here.
Yes.
That looks so good. Anything specific that you have in it other than what we're going to add with our green onions? So now we have what we're going to be making right now.
We are going to be making our raspberry sauce for our portobello mushroom.
Okay.
So we're going to add a little bit of agave.
Okay.
And this is just the base.
That looks, agave is so good.
I love it.
It has it has a nice little sweet texture to it, but it also gives that thick feel.
Yes.
Yes.
And our raspberries are going to be adding. And we're going to let those cook down so the agave and the raspberries can come together and make that more of a paste type.
Okay. And these are organic raspberries, correct?
Yes, they are.
Okay. So I know we have our organic agave sauce.
And then we actually have the raspberries coming down, and they're cooking down because raspberries, any berries, cook very fast.
Okay, yeah.
So
we have it on a low
yes,
a lower heat.
Correct. And
okay.
Just so it can all come together. And I would say if you want the habanero to give it that more of a heat, you can add it now or you can add it later.
Okay.
So it just depends on personal preference on the spice level.
Gotcha. Raspberries, they have a lot of seeds in them.
Yes.
What happens with the seeds? They break down really well with the sauce, correct?
Yeah, they break down with the sauce, but they still are there.
Yeah.
It's just like if you were to have a milkshake with raspberries, it's still going to have the seeds.
Okay, you still have that flavor of the seed.
Yeah.
She just added a little bit more of the agave sauce, and you guys will not believe the aromas in this room are smelling amazing. Ooh, I'll get a little taste test, guys. Ooh, wait, listen here, guys. I'm telling you, I can't wait to put this whole thing together, and I can smell and feel the spice already.
Kale, and just adding a little bit on top of there.
So these are like a garnish?
Yes, to decorate it.
Nice.
We have everything on the plate already. So this is our end product of our plating for our portobello mushroom and our asparagus, as well as our mashed potatoes.
So Aaliyah just finished our main dish with the portobello mushroom, which is going to be our steak, homemade mashed potatoes, and asparagus with a nice spicy raspberry sauce. But coming up next, when we come back on Flow City, she'll be teaching us how to make a vegan banana pudding.
Brooks Barber is a professional inspired barber, stylist for people of all ages. Come experience the timeless art of grooming infused with a modern twist. We know how important it is for a person to look and feel their best. Whether at work, on a date, or a night out on the town. Brooks Barber is committed to providing superior individual grooming coupled with superb customer service. Whether you are in need of a customized, tailored haircut or a hot towel, straight razor shave, we offer only the best products to keep you clean and dapper. For any questions, a full list of products and services, please call Brooks Barber at the number listed below to make your appointment today.
Welcome back, guys, to Flow City. We are at Miss Garrett's Vegan Soul with the owner, Aaliyah, and she's now going to be teaching us how to make a vegan banana pudding. What do we got?
So we have our vegan banana pudding, and this is the base. This is the pudding. This is all from scratch. A recipe that is taught and brought all the way down generation.
Taught and brought. I like that. So we're going to be building the layers now, correct?
Yes. So we're going to start building the banana pudding, and you do your pudding first.
Okay.
And you add the bananas in there where you're cooking your banana pudding. That's the key point, to get it that banana flavor and bring it out within the pudding.
Okay.
And you can add more bananas throughout the pudding. A lot of people do. You just cut them up and put them through. Now this is a vegan Cool Whip. This is a coconut base.
Okay.
And that gives it that more color to the cup, so it looks like layers.
Yep, so it's coconut whip toppings, guys. That is going to be good. Instead of getting like the Miracle and all that kind of things, this is a great brand if you're looking to make a vegan banana pudding.
Yes. And top it off your last part, you got to get the wafers. That is giving you that real authentic flavor and feel of banana pudding, the wafers.
Which it looks like it gives it that nice crunch.
Yes.
And for somebody like me that likes the crunch throughout, could you add it as you're building the layers?
Yes, you can. You can add more to it. Sometimes some people do, some people don't. It's just that, you know.
You don't offer it, I need all of it.
Those cookies are going to complement the whole banana pudding.
It looks delicious. Yep, more crunch, more crunch. You guys, this looks so delicious. I'm so excited for the taste testing. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to be doing all 3 rounds, all 3 meals, right here on your first taste test on Flow City.
Ladies, ready to update your wardrobe? Wake, pray, and slay with Queenslay Clothing, the newest, most unique boutique in the area. Specializing in high fashion styling, from street to classy with an urban touch. Moderate prices for everyone's budget. We have petite and plus sizes available. Find us online at www.queenslay.com, Facebook at Queenslay Clothing, and Instagram at Queenslay Clothing. A style for every story. Location available by appointment only. We ship worldwide. To place an order, call us today at 773-216-4747. That's 773-216-4747. And transition from fitting in into standing out. Get slayed and be a true queen.
So now it's time for the taste testing. Everything looks amazing. Aaliyah, you did a great job, and I'm excited to taste everything. Time for a little soul roll. And this is your special sauce, right?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm excited. Listen here. You guys, this is amazing. Oh my God. You can taste all the flavors. Like she said, when you pack it in really tight, it gets all those flavors from the soul food dinner with a little bit of a kick. Oh my God, this is delicious. One more, I gotta get another bite of that. Yes. But just the right amount of crisp and just the right amount of flavor on the inside. Oh my God. And that sauce, girl. Tell me a little bit about the flavor that you have in here. I see it kind of looks like a curry sauce, but what are some things that people want to stay away from when it comes to making a really good soul roll?
So basically staying away from the egg. When you're getting ready to make your soul roll, make sure you're using the water base, or you can also use a little bit of flour with water to make it more like packed as a more of a glue texture.
Gotcha. tell everybody a little bit about kind of where you're from. Are you originally from Minnesota? Give us a little background about yourself.
So I'm originally from Chicago. I was born in Chicago, raised in Minneapolis, and moved around the United States. But my family is Mississippi raised, so we're getting that, you know, down south bloodline. You know, I just tell people Mississippi blood and raised Minneapolis with a hint of Chicago.
And you can taste that in your flavors, kind of that mashup of Mississippi, Minneapolis, the Twin Cities area, and Chicago. Kind of tell a little bit about, did you ever go to culinary school? What kind of really got your passion rolling and flowing for cooking?
I actually didn't go to culinary school. I went to cosmetology school, so a big switch.
You was cooking up the hair instead of the food.
Exactly. My mom went to culinary school and my uncle did. A lot of the recipes I learned from just sitting in the kitchen with my mom and sitting in the kitchen with my grandma and just being observant, just watching, just observing them.
Gotcha. So now I'm going to actually taste the portobello steak, mashed potatoes, and your asparagus with that raspberry sauce. But I did want to ask you, have you ever desired to want to go to culinary school? And why? What would be the thing that would stop you from wanting to do that?
I actually haven't desired to go to culinary arts school. At first, I was looking into it, but then I looked and see how much debt I can get into going into the school part of it.
Here goes that raspberry sauce, guys. Has a little kick to it. Let's make sure we get enough of that on there so I can taste the whole thing. This is the portobello steak. Just the right amount of sweet with a lot of that. I have a really strong sweet salt palate, and that hits perfectly. Oh my god, that is so good.
So a lot of it's just self-taught, and I just really like Master Chef Ramsay. I observe everything.
I love Chef Ramsay. I think to myself, I watch a lot of the Food Network, you know, Beat Bobby Flay, you know, Restaurant 911, Chopped.
Yeah.
A lot of those shows can make or break an actual chef. Yeah. And you think about a lot of things that, you know, go into that. Have you ever desired to be on like a cooking show? I know you auditioned for one. Would you ever want to audition again in the future?
Probably not. Like you said, it makes or break you. And I mean, it's a great opportunity to expand and have that on your resume as a chef. But I wouldn't want to, just because I don't want to be known, oh, you were on this show. You know, I want to build my own platform.
Gotcha. Let me get some of these mashed potatoes in here, guys. Oh, yeah. Girl, you can never go wrong with some garlic. I'm telling you. So I noticed that you're catering based. How can people get to know a little bit more about how they can order either catering or just meal prepping? Do you do that type of thing? Tell them a little bit more.
Yes, we actually do meal prep, and we do cater out. We do weddings, birthday parties, any event, funerals, whatever the case may be. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram. We're not on anything other than that, but just Facebook and Instagram. And then we also have our number as well, which you guys can reach out and, you know, place an order as well.
Knowing your passion for cooking, who would be the dream person or persons that you would want to create a meal for? And what would that meal be?
I would actually want to cater or cook for Maya. She has been one of my inspirational persons that I've been just basically following the whole time. I know a lot of people are knowing that Beyonce's vegan, but she kind of just jumped on the vegan bandwagon.
Gotcha.
Maya's been vegan for a long time, as well as Russell Simmons, but between Maya and Common, it will be those two people.
So Common and Maya, make sure y'all reach out to my girl Aaliyah, man, because this food right here is very, very delicious and flavorful.
As Tamara's finishing out our banana pudding, you guys can also find me on Instagram and on our Facebook, Miss Garrett's Vegan Soul. So follow us for more upcoming events.
All right, guys, it's my time to get up out of here. I got my to-go box. It's even plant-based. But I want to shout out my girl Aaliyah from Miss Garrett's Vegan Soul for hooking us up. And I'm telling you guys, you won't want to miss our next episodes. Flow City.